All right, good morning. Welcome, everyone. This is Ryan, and it is Wednesday morning. We're going to do an active breath followed by a cooling breath and then an active flow. So it's an activating day. I'm going to get moving a little bit here. So I invite you to bring yourself into this space, come into a posture that is comfortable and supported, lengthen through your spine and allow your body to land. Be in your practice, be in your posture, be prepared to practice. As we move into breath work, a reminder, you may want to clear your passageways first. As we talk about breath work today, we're going to do an activating breath known as breath of fire or frontal brain cleansing breath. And so, especially with activating breaths, we want to be very cautious about a couple of things. The first is there is no stress, no strain, no extra tension, no exertion. These are just full inhales and full exhales without moving the body. So the body is very still. Now, in this particular breath, we're using the diaphragm as we exhale. So we're making a forceful exhale by pulling the diaphragm back and down. So you just think about pulling your belly button to your spine. And I'm exaggerating for effort there so you can hear the breath and maybe see the movement. I'm not going to be breathing that hard in your own practice. It's just full inhales. So the body is still. The focus is on the diaphragm. The diaphragm is moving in on the exhale, pulling down and back. The breath is in the nostrils. And the eyes are closed or gaze is hooded so that you can concentrate on the brow behind the forehead where the brows would come together. And so in this, we're going to do 50 repetitions of the exhale, allowing the inhale to come automatically. So we're going to do 50 of those. Then we're going to take a full inhale. And then we're going to do a forceful exhale out the mouth. And then we're going to tuck the chin slightly. And we're just going to sit quietly for a small period. So not a long retention, no stress, no strain. So it'll look like an exhale. And then we'll tuck the chin slightly and just sit for maybe a count of 5 or 6. Then we'll take a full inhale, lift the chin, take a full inhale, and then we're going to do 50 more of this breath of fire or skull cleansing breath. And then we'll do a full inhale and an exhale. And as we exhale, we'll tuck the chin and sit quietly for a count of 5 or so. And then we're going to do another set. So we're going to do 3 repetitions of this. 50 breaths, a full inhale, a forceful exhale at the mouth, tuck the chin, just sit quietly for a count of 5. And then we'll inhale and begin the next round. That'll be our activating breath. Now, the idea of getting the activating breath is so that once we get activated, we can then utilize the cooling breath to bring it back. And that is the whole purpose of this practice today. We're going to activate and then see how a cooling breath will bring us back into regulation. Our cooling breath is going to be our hissing breath. And our hissing breath is done with a big, wide grin, showing all of your teeth, big old cheese-eating grin. And you're going to breathe in through the mouth. Then close the mouth and exhale gently through the nostrils, seeing if we can extend the exhale. And we're going to do that for a time period. So it'll just be a little timed effort and just be for a few minutes. That'll take us up to the end of our practice today. So with that said, remember, again, if you start to stress, if you start to strain, if you start to feel tension in your body, just back off or stop and then restart as you are ready to, when you are ready to. Okay. Enough talk. Let's breathe. Lengthening, aligning, engaging. Find your posture. Sink into your cushion, your seat, your chair. Maybe your feet are flat on the floor. Sink into the floor. Find your connections to whatever you're touching, and then release and be connected. Allow yourself to be supported. Lengthen your spine, open your heart, bring yourself into yourself. Find your landed posture. The body is still. The effort is in the diaphragm. So we're going to inhale fully through both nostrils. And then begin that forceful exhale. The inhale comes automatically as the diaphragm releases. No stress, no strain. The breath is in the nostrils. And the eyes are focused behind the brow point. Very still, very quiet, very gentle and easy here. Just feeling the diaphragm move, feeling the breath in the nostrils, being in your focused still body. Doing 50, if you're with me, 5 more. And then take a full inhale through both nostrils. A forceful exhale out the mouth. Tuck the chin slightly. Keep the breath out while you count gently and sit still. Just a gentle 5 count here. And then lift the chin and breathe in slowly, filling the body completely with. And begin your second round. Your pace may be a little different than mine, that's fine. Work within the confines of your own practice. Do what is right for you. Gentle, but complete exhales with a little force as the diaphragm is engaged. Last 5 if you're with me. Full inhale through both nostrils. Forceful exhale out the mouth. Tuck the chin slightly. Retain the breath out. Gentle, quiet, sitting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let the chin rise. Breathe in slowly. Completely fill the body with breath. Begin the third round. Remembering the body is still. Focus is on the diaphragm. Breath is in the nose. Eyes are behind the brow point. Very still. Just be aware of what's happening in your body. Feel the energy body engaging. Feel the changes in your makeup, in your system, in your mind state from when we started this practice. Last 5 if you're with me. A full inhale. And a forceful exhale out the mouth. Tuck the chin. Sit quietly, very still for this count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the chin. Open the mouth, bring the teeth together, big old grin. And then inhale over the teeth through the mouth. You hear that hissing sound, that S sound, and then close the mouth. Exhale gently through the nostrils, extending the exhale. And we're just going to be here doing this breath for a couple minutes. You'll hear that sound like C or seed or hissing coming in on the inhale. And a gentle exhale, very still in the body. Just feeling the breath in the body. Eyes focused behind the brow point. Gentle extended exhale. Feel how the extension of the exhale may bring the body to rest, to stillness, to silence. Excuse me. Just working in your own practice at your own pace. And to extend the exhale to a 1-to-2 ratio. So for me, it's about a 6 count inhale and a 12 count exhale, something in there. Maintaining a very still body, but a very relaxed body, feeling yourself settle with each exhale. You're getting a little more relaxed. Maybe you feel the body begin to cool a little bit and generate some heat with that activating breath. This is a cooling breath as the breath comes in over the tongue and the salivary glands. You'll feel a little cooling happening as the breath exhales gently through the nostrils. You'll feel a little cooling, perhaps. Just go with that. Allow your body to feel into the sensations, whatever's happening in your body. Just breathing in and breathing out. The body breathing. That's all we're doing here. Seated and mindful awareness. And as we move into our last little bit here of this cooling breath, this regulating breath, I'll invite you to perhaps call to mind and to heart any one person whose efforts have allowed you to be here today. Any one being whose presence in your world, in your universe, has brought to you an awareness of, a sense of the possibility of gratitude. And if there's not a person, perhaps just recognizing the ability of the breath to regulate the mind state, to change how we are thinking and feeling. Maybe that brings a sense of gratitude. Maybe you have a memory or a deed or an object or a thing that brings to your mind a sense of gratitude. I invite you to call that forth, allow that to come forth. And as we move through this last minute of breathing today, this Wednesday, I invite you to allow that sense of gratitude to grow. Perhaps filling you as you inhale. And exhale. And as you're feeling your awareness of this breath and its power to regulate you in your mind states, as you're feeling your sense of gratitude, allow your next round to be your final round. And then just release all focus on the breath at all. Maintain your focus on your gratitude and just allow everything to settle. Let go of any intentional breathing and just allow your breath to be as it is. Maybe just feel into your state for this moment and sit quietly for a minute. Just observing what a few minutes of breath work can do for you. If you just came for breath work today, I thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. Have an amazing day.